Hello, my young Padawans. I'm glad that you're here. Well, not here, but here on the internet. I need you to work hard. Even though we're not together, you still have a job to do, and that is to increase your knowledge. While we're away, this is going to be challenging, but I need you to work hard just as if you were here. Take good notes as I go through the lesson, and of course, email me if you have any questions. I will always be there to help. I can trust that you're going to do a good job because you are stellar. We don't know how long this is going to last, but you need to work hard for yourself. I know that you will. So, get your things ready. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to wear a hat because we got lights. I balled the you get it. Here we go. All right, my peeps, do you have your notes ready? One of the benefits of a video, although I'd like you to be here with me, is if anytime I do something and you think, wait, what? Pause the video and go back and take a look at that again. All right, here we go. We've got lesson 101. Translating expressions into equations. This word here, you can think of a sentence. So we're taking a sentence and then converting it into an equation. Okay, number one, 5 less than twice a number is 17. 5 less than twice a number is 17. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is find the word is and box it. That right there is your break from one side of the equation to the other side, like this. So the is will mean equals. So this equation equals 17. Now, this is probably the most confusing part of the entire lesson. 5 less than twice a number, you're going to actually have to go backwards because you're going to be tempted to do it like this. 5 less than twice a number equals 17. That is incorrect. You have to work it backwards like this. Twice a number, put 2x first. So 2x goes first, and then we need 5 less than that. So it's 2x minus 5. So you're going to write this down first, and you're going to write that down second. I know it's a little weird, but you'll get used to it. Okay, I'm going to give you some time. Pause the video. What is the number? So 5 less than twice a number is 17. What is the number? Solve this equation for x. Okay, let's take a look. You guys have come so far with solving equations. Champions. Here we go. Add 5 to both sides of the equation. Add 5. Add 5. Don't forget to do it like I'm doing it because it's helpful. 2x comes down. The 5s are gone. This equals 22. Final step, divide both sides by 2. Those cancel away. You have x remaining equals 22 divided by 2, which is 11. So x is 11. The number that we're looking for is 11. Okay, numero dos. A taxi company charges $1.50 plus $3 per mile. write an equation that relates the total fare. Now, this word right there is a fancy word for saying how much does the taxi cab ride cost. So that's the fare, how much does it cost. So we're going to relate the cost to the number of miles of a taxi ride. It makes sense. The farther you go, the more you're going to have to pay. So here we go. We're going to say $1.50 plus $3 per mile. So it's going to be like this. $3 for every mile. And we're going to use M for mile. And this equals, and here's something important to remember. It says write an equation. If you stop there, it's not an equation because you don't have the equal sign. So this is equal to what? The total fare. So we're going to say F for fare. Bing, done. There it is. Okay, next. These two angles here are supplementary. Remember supplementary? Angles that add together to be equal to 180 degrees. So we don't know how big either angle is, and so here's what we do. We say angle X, this guy, plus angle 2X, that guy, equals 180 degrees. Now let's solve this. How many x's do I have right there? 1. How many x's do I have right there? 2. If I add them together, I have 3 x's. Divide both sides by 3. And you've got x equals 60. Now, careful because this is not how big the angles are, it's just the value of x. So, if x is equal to 60, how big is that angle? Well, this is 60 degrees. But this angle is 2 x's. So if an x is 60, this angle is 2 times 60, which is 120 degrees. And if you notice, those two angles together are 180. Good job. Okay, try this one. Try to translate this into an equation. I'm going to give you a second, pause the video, and give it a shot. Okay, here we go. First thing you're going to do is find the word is. So, the product, 2 more than the product of a number and 4 is 10. There's your equal sign, there's your break of the two sides of the equation. So equals 10. Okay, now, remember the whole backwards thing I told you about? Here we go. 2 more than the product of a number and 4. Okay, so we're going to start here. The product of a number and 4. What does product mean? Multiplication. So what are we multiplying? Well, we're multiplying a number and 4. So we're going to write that down first. So 4x. 4 times the number. And then we're going to go back to the very beginning and say 2 more than that. So 2 more than this is plus 2. And there's your equation. You guys are doing a good job. This is tough. Write your questions down if you have them. Okay. Again, pause the video. Try this. All right, here we go. Is. Right here. Box it up. There's your break. So equals 7. Okay, here we go. 1 less than half of what number? All right, so 1 less than, you might be tempted to do like this, 1 minus. That's incorrect. So get that out of here and do the second part. Half of what number? How do you do half of a number? Well, like this. Half of a number. But we want one less than that. So minus 1. Okay, pause the video, solve this. Okay, here we go. The first step is going to be add 1 to both sides. You are correct. And now, do you remember what we've done this year with a fraction, a coefficient that's a fraction? Multiply by the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 1/2 is 2. So times 2. On this side, times 2. Those go away and you have 1x equals 16. And that's the number that we're looking for. Perfect job. Okay. Pause. Go. Okay, is right here. Is 10. Alright, so what is 10? 3 less than, wait, don't put that first. This comes second. So what comes first? Twice the number. So 2x, twice the number, 2x. 3 less than that. So 3 less than 2x. So minus 3 is equal to 10. Pause it, solve it. Okay, we need to find what the number is. What is the number? So we're going to add 3 to both sides. Bring down the 2x. This is gone. Equals 13. Divide both sides by 2. And x equals 13 over 2. And remember, you can leave it just like that. You don't have to long divide. Okay, this is your homework. If you don't have access to a book, I'm going to put the questions up here on the board, so hang tight. Okay, if you need to, you can pause the video and it'll be there for you. Get this practice, and I'm going to post answers either tomorrow or the day after that. I am proud of you guys. Thank you for being with me. Work hard.